tell us what is the reason for the low voter turnout percentage and how it can impact, how it can have a subsequent impact on the results?
Let us wait for the final percentage. As of now, we cannot say it's a low percentage. But if you talk about the last two phase, of course, there is 4% dip. That is in pattern. I think that was the X factor that the Pulwama had brought in last election. Let us put it that way. In the last phase, it was pretty okay, though it was in comparison to last election, it was again the 4% dip, but it was 55% plus in last phase. Let us see. I think it should cross 55 this time again. But overall, of course, there is a dip in poll percentage. And we have tried to speak to the CEO, Chief Electoral Officer of Bihar, HR Srinivas. He attributed it to two things, heat wave and general lack of interest among voters. And I think I covered many elections. I covered elections in Madhya Pradesh, in Delhi, and now in Bihar, several elections. I think the very lukewarm response from the voters, very tepid election. Let me very बहुत हिंदी में जिसको कहते हैं, it's about ठंडा election. It's very lack of interest among. You have to take out the stories. Because had been there, he can also testify. General lack of general interest among public. Okay, of course, in rallies you get some crowd, but besides that, you go and talk to people. Either they are silent, or they have become very smart. They are ambivalent. They are not saying much. So coming back to your question, it was lack of interest. But what Vikas said, I am tempted to add a few things. What he said in his first in the question you asked, Vikas. See, there are 4 or 5 variables in this election. Of course, he talked about the Kushwaha factor. That's a story in the making, a story in progress. See, Nitish Kumar has been the prime stakeholder of Love Kush vote, which is Kurmi and Kushwaha vote, for a long time. Now that he is walking in sunset of his political career, this vote is up for grabs. As you said, BJP projected Samrat Chaudhary, a Kushwaha leader, Upendra Kushwaha, another Kushwaha leader. He was already there. He was in NDA. He left NDA again, came back to NDA. There, but we can see the cracks. Whether RJD has projected Kushwaha candidates certain belts or not. If you travel from one constituency to another, one voter said, just because Nitish Kumar moves like pendulum, we should also move. This is not fair. So that is one variable we saw. Another variable of this action is RJD is trying to add up EVC votes. Sahni factor. Mukesh Sahni joined Mahagathbandhan or India Bloc very recently, and he got 3 seats to contest. He is Malla leader, and it is not just 2.6%. There are some allied caste which adds up to say 8-9%. So I am not just saying that he is the Pan Bihar EVC leader, but he could impact in a tight situation. He could impact this election. So EVC is another variable. But one thing is that still goes in favor of NDA, that is Modi factor, overriding Modi factor, and the women voters. The 5 kilo free ration scheme has been working very well on the ground. They are saying कि अगर मोदी का खाया है तो इनको वोट देंगे. This is the paid sentence we have been hearing all along in all the constituency we have been moving.